From Newsnet and CCTV, it's high school hockey, coming to you from the WEX in Cadillac.
Welcome back, everybody, to second period action here from the WEX in Cadillac, Michigan. Bill Dooley along with Jeff Castillo bringing you the action between the Big Rapids Cardinal and the Cadillac Vikings on Newsnet Sports and CCTV. And just a little mention about that, Jeff. I mean, we were My News 26 for a long time, but now we're Newsnet and Newsnet Sports. Basically, same local station,
right.
You know, same great coverage, but just now they've got more. They've got some updated equipment and cameras and a beautiful new facility there that we still haven't, had a chance to walk through and take a look at. But no, it's just nice to having that here locally in Cadillac, serving northern Michigan, with Newsnet.
Yeah, definitely, some things going on with the station and everything, looking for a bright future for it. It seems to be growing and all that kind of stuff, kind of going nationwide, spreading the wings a little bit. So that's pretty cool and pretty exciting around the station. And,
with the Career Tech Center, CCTV, I mean, it just gives our students in the Cadillac, Pine River, Lake City, Mesick area, that opportunity to do some broadcasting, and it's pretty high tech right now. If you go into the station, they're going to see some stuff that is cutting edge.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, I think they were kind of bragging about the radar thing they had going with the weather and state of the art and everything. One of the best in the state, absolutely. And while we're on the subject, I'd like to just mention, we've got DVD copies of these games that can be purchased for individual games or box sets for the whole season. The sale of these DVDs helps pay for the cost of production. Contact yournewsnet.com. They make great gifts, and what a nice thing to be able to have as a keepsake, to have these games on film and to be able to watch your son or daughter or grandson or whatever it happens to be for years to come. This broadcast is in cooperation between Wexford Missaukee Career Tech Center, CCTV, and Newsnet. Students are involved in directing, replay, editing, and camera work, all under the supervision of a professional director. So, yeah, great program they've got going there.
Yep, we appreciate it so much here in Cadillac. And we want to get to a couple names of some of our people that are serving that Noah Scott is one of them. He used to play goalie for the Cadillac Vikings. He is in the Air Force. I believe he is stationed in Guam.
Okay.
Max Stebbins, who is the son of Mike and Beth Stebbins, and Max is a staff sergeant in the United States Air Force.
Graduated in 2015, I believe.
Yep, and we're underway here with second period action. The Vikings lead it 2-1 as we start play. They are both at full strength, and the puck is stopped behind the net by Nathan Moore. First one to it is Cam Massey. Massey fighting hard for it along the boards. He is a senior. Jeff's guest in the pregame show. Puck goes behind the net. Massey centers it off the stick, and it's held right there by Nathan Moore. Who was it that got a little piece of it? Is that number 21, Spadowski? Yeah, that's Spadowski, John Spadowski. He was heading to the trainer before when they were just warming up on the ice. I think he had a cut on his foot or something, so he had to go get bandaged up.
Oh, okay. Well, good to see he's out there, and it doesn't seem to be bothering him.
Nope. And Vikings will get a full change. On defense, they'll keep McKinley and Jack Schmidtdale out there. Zach Izzard along with Cam Harold and Henry Schmidtdale.
There's that little puck tip out after that draw.
Here comes the Schmidtdales. Jack Schmidtdale over the line. He's got Henry in the slot. He pulls back. Henry picks it up. There's a shot. Good pad save. The Vikings get it again. There's one that's deflected up onto the glass off the stick of Pippin. Vikings fighting hard for it. Rubbed off the puck by Lewis McDonald. And clearing are the Cardinal. Jack Schmidtdale put it right back in on the net. Puck is lifted way up in the air, and it hits the screen, so it'll be a face-off way back in the Cardinals zone. Getting back to some of those names, we also have Logan Taylor, who is the son of Trent and Janine Taylor. Logan is a second lieutenant in the United States Marine Corps. And Trent himself served as a Navy Reserve and also in the Army, and he is now our sheriff of Wexford County. So thank you so much for the service for the Taylor family. We mentioned Brett Farley, who was one of our honorees in the United States Marine Corps. His mom and dad.
One of the Farley clan that has played hockey.
That's right. All the brothers
years.
played, and Jill and Scott are his parents. Puck comes out to center. Caleb McKinley gets it back to Cam Keene. Cam to Olivia Peedle. Now taking it with some speed is Carson Carlington. Up the boards, keeping it in. And no, he does not keep it in. That was Cam Keene. Turning with a good forecheck by number 2. That's Ben Carroll, and he has a lot of speed. Remember, we mentioned him right in the beginning of the game. The Vikings have been able to neutralize that a little bit.
Yeah, they don't want to let him get.
But here comes Carroll again. Carroll with the wrister, scored on the short side. What a shot he made. Ben Carroll, number 2, and that is his 9th goal of the season.
Yeah, that was a beauty. He assisted on that first goal of Thomas Crandall's, and whale of a shot right there.
Yeah, he snapped that one short side, and goalies are not ready for a shot that perfect. I shouldn't say that. Goalies are always ready. It's just a matter of how perfect the placement is.
Yep, okay, so that one was unassisted. That was Ben Carroll. Brings the score up to 2-2. Sure, that's exactly what the Big Rapids Cardinals were wanting to do to start this period out.
That puck is shot wide of the net. Ian Lilly along the boards. Stepping in is Blake Nybarger, number 17, working it with his feet, kicking it behind the net. Now Fisher Moore, he'll stop behind the net, come on out with it. Here's a long pass down the ice, and it will go right to the goalie, so there'll be no icing. Ian Lilly with some speed. He's got Cam Massey right there. Ian Lilly ties up his man. The puck is right behind the net. Fisher Moore back to the point, and keeping it in is Cam Keene. Oh, drilling. His man was Ian Lilly. That is Blake Nybarger, who does not even know what hit him.
Yeah, he just kind of got caught with his head down. Didn't see Ian coming.
Yep.
But Ian made a nice clean hit.
Oh, he sure
no
did.
No penalty called there.
Oh, we got a leg penalty, leg check there by the Vikings. That's Cam Keene who's going to go. No doubt about that one, and we just hope that the Cardinal player is okay. Who is that down on the ice, Jeff?
I did not catch a number on that as of yet, but I sure hope he's okay. He did get up.
Is that number 9? It looks like that might be Luke Welch.
Yep.
Yes, it is Luke Welch, the sophomore forward.
Okay, well, he did get up on his own and get to the bench, so that's a good sign.
Boy,
certainly going to hope that he is okay. Never like to see that.
No. So the Vikings will have to kill this penalty. In Big Rapids now has scored in the first and the second period within the first minute or so. So 2 quick goals to start each period.
Yep, good quick starts. You know, they've had a number of opportunities. Cadillac has only really had a few good opportunities, but they made the best of them because they put the puck in the net. So close game here. And, you know, as we mentioned in the pregame show, these teams met earlier in the year in the season and down in Big Rapids, and Big Rapids end up winning that one. I think it was kind of a close game the first couple periods, and then as the game went on, Big Rapids just kind of took it over and beat the Vikings. So the Vikings are trying to even this up for the series for the year.
We have a couple more names to mention. We have my 2 children, Joe and Kelsey. They both, Kelsey was in the Navy Reserves, and Joey is currently serving in the Navy in Norfolk, Virginia, on the USS George H.W. Bush. So, thank you for their service to our country. And we got a 5-minute major on Cam Keene for sticking out the leg. So this is going to be a tough one for the Vikings. And Big Rapids is going to come up with Thomas Crandall, Ben Carroll, Ian Couch, Cam Massey, and Lewis McDonald. So they've stacked it with seniors, and so their top scorers. Ian Couch with the shot. That was blocked beautifully there by Caleb McKinley. And here comes Henry Schmidtdale. He'll knock it into the zone deep.
Yeah, this is going to be a big kill for the Vikings. They are down 5 minutes. No matter how many times Big Rapids scores, that player does not come out of the box.
Nice play by Zach Gizzard. He'll get it back into the zone. The Vikings are just starting to kill off a 5-minute major penalty for a leg trip on Cam Keene.
And I do think that was an appropriate call for the infraction. Yeah.
Yes. Clearing the puck beautifully behind the net, that's Zach Izzard, and the Vikings so far so good on this long penalty kill.
Guess who our second period player profile is, Bill? Cam Keene, the guy in the box now.
Well, knocking his man down, and then the Vikings clear it. That was, I want to say it was Jack Schmidtdale. Now number 17. That's Blake Nybarger. Nybarger over the line. And the Vikings will clear it again. That was Brian Farley doing the job, and holding on to it is Eric Bowen, the sophomore goaltender for the Cardinal. Now Ben Carroll out there with John Spadowski. Nybarger over the line. Vikings, Logan Collins loses his stick. He grabs it back, and now Fisher Moore will get a chance. Oh, nice kick save there at the point, and finally the Vikings will clear it. That's Cameron Massey. Knocking him down was Brian Farley. The Vikings are doing a great job here, Jeff.
They are.
And finally clearing it down the ice is Fisher Moore.
It's kind of funny, the Big Rapids defense kicked the puck, and then Farley tried to kick it. It looked like a soccer game broke out here on the ice.
Yeah, and Farley is a very good soccer player.
Yep, good athlete.
Puck is dumped into the zone behind the net. First one to it is going to be Jack Schmidtdale. Doesn't clear as it comes back to Ian Couch. Couch is being bothered by number 13. That's Ian Lilly. And we've got a potential penalty here. I'm trying to see who.
Yeah, it was Jack Schmidtdale.
Okay.
Yeah, he got up and underneath the mask of looked like number 20, Thomas Crandall. So that is going to put Big Rapids up on a 5-on-3.
Yeah, for a full 2 minutes. There's 2:45 left in the 5-minute major. So trouble brewing here in Cadillac. It'll be a face-off deep in the Viking zone with Massey, Couch, McDonald, Thomas Crandall, Ben Carroll.
Right, and they have done a good job of killing off the penalties so far. But
and there's a score on the screenshot.
Guess I spoke too soon. There it was right off the face-off.
And I want to say that was that number 10, Lewis McDonald with the shot. It may have been deflected, Jeff, but Lewis McDonald could be his second goal of the campaign.
Well, and off the face-off again. You know I'm a face-off guy. You've got to bear down and win those face-offs in your zone, or that's exactly what can happen right there. Very important. Underrated play.
Two goals have been a direct result of Big Rapids winning the draw.
Right.
And but the penalties is what really caught up is that second one. Vikings are doing a good job, and now they'll clear it down the ice. It is now 3-2. Big Rapids. There is 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the major penalty to Cam Keene. Coming down the zone is Brendan Pippin, number 14. Peter Rutan in the corner. The Vikings fighting hard for it. Somebody's lost a stick. That's a Cardinal. The puck is rung around the boards. It'll be kept in. Stepping into it is Blake Nybarger, number 17. Excuse me, that's Cameron Massey. Nybarger just missed that upper far corner. We had a great view from here. In the slot, Vikings do not clear. And we've got at least a Big Rapids player going for sure.
I believe they're sending them both, so that's not going to change anything.
Okay.
Other than Schmidtdale is going to be off the ice, who is a big contributor on the penalty kill out there for the Vikings.
So now
probably going to work against them a little bit.
Yeah, so Logan Collins will come out on defense. We've got Fisher Moore, number 8, Caleb McKinley, Ian Lilly and Brian Farley will come out to play the forward positions.
Okay, and I did want to mention on that last goal, that was for Big Rapids, number 10, scored by Lewis McDonald. Assist to number 25, Ian Couch, and also to number 27, Cam Massey. put the Big Rapids Cardinals up 3-2.
Vikings are still down a man. Puck is in the corner. Going after is Ian Lilly. Ian Lilly will put it down the ice. Look toward the bench to see if he's going to stay on the ice. We've got 1:23 to go in the major penalty. You're watching high school hockey action on Newsnet Sports and CCTV. The Vikings will clear it down the ice. And stopping it there is Eric Bowen. Big Rapids will now regroup with 1 minute to go in the power play.
Boy, I thought I saw a vapor trail coming off of Ben Carroll's skates going up that far side. He can really scoot.
Now in the corner, Thomas Crandall. Back to Ian Couch. Couch over to McDonald. Down low for the Cardinals. They're working it around. Top of the circle. That shot never happened. Keeping at the point. Here's a one-timer. Blocked by Ian Lilly. Back to McDonald. Centering attempt. Good job by the Vikings on the defense.
Yeah, very important that they killed this off.
Now stepping in with the wrister. I don't think Nathan Moore ever saw that one.
No, he didn't. He just happened to be in the right spot. Good positioning.
Watch Couch for the one-timer. Ian Couch wristed. He just wanted to get it through. That was a smart play by the defenseman.
Snuck through a couple pair of legs there. And again, Nathan Moore well positioned.
That one made it through. Now taken down low, back to Ian Couch.
Great puck movement by Big Rapids on this power play. They've really got her settled down and moving it around.
And the Vikings are back to full strength as Fisher Moore will come on the ice for Cam Keene. There's a wrist shot in the slot, now taken as Ian Lilly, and the Vikings will shoot it into the bench, and ducking down there was head coach Tim Blashill. And Tim is
probably thanking the players down there for taking one for the team.
Tim is the brother of Jeff Blashill, the head coach for the Detroit Red Wings. So great hockey family, and Tim does so much down at Ferris State University. Tim has just always been, helpful, giving us interviews, and just a super great guy.
Yep, he is. I agree.
All right, it is 9 minutes to go here in the second period. Big Rapids with a 3-2 lead. They've scored both goals here in the second period, and both of them were on the power play? No, first one started the period was even strength. Now Austin Kyling fighting along the boards. Jack Schmidto is in the vicinity, and the puck will be dumped into the boards. Caleb McKinley goes in after it, tries to center it. Knocked away by Cole Mortensen. Is that number 6, Cole? Yes. Out on the ice right now. Also, Molly McKeever is out there for the Vikings. Turning with it is Peter Rutan with a backhander. Shot scored on the rebound. Vikings failed to clear.
Yep, they just could not find the handle on that puck to get it out of there.
All right, we're coming up with a replay here. That might have been the first goal because they.
And I didn't catch a number on that. We'll get that to you as soon as we can. You can catch it on the replay.
Are we? Oh, okay.
All right, so that was scored by number 6, Colt Portblight. And the assist on that one was to number 15, Peter Rutan.
Yeah, Rutan is the one who had the backhand shot. It came into the slot there, and Port Vliet made no mistake. So Dylan Quartz for the Vikings come into the net. Dylan is number 30. He is a freshman. 5'3", 115-pound goalie for the Vikings. And Nathan Moore, like I said, didn't have a lot of help on those, and Nathan made a lot of big saves tonight, but sometimes you got to switch things up, try and get the team fired up.
Yep, well, they're not out of it by any means. That's 3 in a row for Big Rapids, though, so Cadillac wants to try and get something offensive going here, and they need to stay out of the box to start with.
Couch with the shot. That one ricochets out in front. Chasing it down is John Spadowski. The Vikings will clear it up to Zach Gizzard, and his man Blake Nybarger tried to hit him, and Zach just blew him up. Nybarger has taken some big hits tonight. Here comes Zach Izzard with the puck. Coming back nicely to back check is Cameron Massey, and the Cardinal will put it in deep. First one to Spidowski, and then he centered it, and nice save by DQ on that one as it was dangerous. There's a shot wide on the short side. Henry Schmidtdale fighting with Spidowski. The puck goes behind the net. Right now the Vikings are on their heels. Back to the point to number 7. Jeff, do we have, and then Dylan will hold on to it. Do you have number 7 on your sheet?
For the Big Rapids?
Big Rapids.
No, I do not.
All right, we'll have to
into that.
We'll see if we can get a name during the second and third period.
Okay.
But,
yeah, DQ, he came in cold, but he's warming up real quick here. He's getting some immediate action. So, see how that goes.
We want to mention our sponsors tonight, Jeff.
Yeah, we've got Fox Motors and Cadillac, Cadillac Tire, and Pizza Plus, and we do thank you for your support.
There's Lewis McDonald with a shot and seeing it nicely, ducking underneath the screen. Dylan Quartz, okay, yeah.
All right, and I'm going to take a moment here and get to our player profile. We got number 5, Cam Keen. We'll get that to you at the next possible break that we have.
Of play.
Vikings are getting a fresh set of legs out here as they're able to change last, being the home team.
Yep. Cam Harold along with Zach Izzard, Brian Farley. Cam Keen is out there along with Logan Collins. Puck stays right there in the circle. Big Rapids tries to get it back to the point, and Zach Izzard will take it. Zach Izzard dangles, tries to go around his man. Puck is put around the boards. First one to it is going to be Cam Harold. Harold back to the point to Cam Keen, and that one goes into outer space. Kind of jumped up on him.
So since Cam Keen shot, we'll do a player profile. His parents are Jen and Sean Reddick. Besides playing varsity hockey, he plays varsity baseball. In his spare time, Cam likes to hang out with friends. His favorite athlete is Tyler Bertuzzi of the Red Wings. After high school, Cam plans on attending college. Congratulations to Cam Keen on being one of our player profiles of the game.
Yes, thank you, Cameron. And the Vikings now will change it up with Ian Lilly out there along with Brian Farley, Logan Collins, and Fisher Moore will be taking the face-off.
Yeah, it is one of the few advantages that the home team has, other than having their own crowd there, that they are able to get the last change.
We have 6:46 to go here in the second period. Big Rapids has opened up a 2-goal lead. The Vikings need to get one here. Chipping that one past is Ben Carroll down the sideline. Good job there to hold his ground was Dylan Quartz. The Vikings will put it down, and that will be an icing with 6:29. All right, Jeff, what do we have here? We got to catch up on a couple things, don't we?
Well, we want to make sure we get our director, Hannah Crouch, some credit. We got replay man Caden Darrow in the van with her, and our cameramen, we've got Aaron Darrow, Michael Berquist, and also Damian Brooks, once again taking that red line camera.
I think this is Michael's first hockey game this year. He said he's did some hockey games past years, so good to have him back.
Yep.
Ian Couch will snap one, and Quartz was all over that one. Puck is right in the feet of a couple players, and finally it'll come up, and good move by Cole Mortensen, number 6, and he couldn't quite get the puck past Brendan Pippin. Vikings knock him around a little bit in the slot and picking it up, and Cam Harold will get it up into the screen. And we want to mention too, our pep band is here tonight under the direction of Mr. Mike Filkins, and he will be retiring at the end of the school year after a long, illustrious career for Mike Filkins, so we're going to miss him big time.
Yeah, exactly. And we had Miss Caitlin Adams brought her choir with her tonight, and they did a great rendition
that
of
was
the national anthem. Wasn't that nice?
Something else. Puck will be cleared down the ice. Won't go far enough for an icing, so back to get it is going to be Blake Nybarger, I'm sorry. That one is tipped. Oh, and they blew the whistle, so that's going to be, they're going to have to decide where that face-off is going to go. And while we have a second, we want to let you know that the veterans serving veterans are out in here tonight, but they also have a veterans park off 41 Road and Boone Road, and if you get a chance, stop in and take a look at it. Support that group because it is a wonderful group. As they do exactly that. They serve other veterans that have needs.
Yeah, they do, and boy, they had the big blueprint, the whole map out there. I mean, they've got some buildings that are in the process of being built. It's an ongoing thing that's going to be happening. I'm sure it's probably going to take some time, a year or a couple years for the whole plan to come about and be finished and everything. But wow, is that going to be something when it's done?
Yeah,
what a great thing.
What a vision by Roger Bandine, and just hats off to him and all the people who have donated money and time and materials. It's just truly been a community effort for our veterans, and it is going to be something else, Jeff, when everything is done, all the phases are done.
Yeah, it really is.
And when we get a second here, we want to talk about two. They just picked up some land. Here comes Cameron Massey with the puck in the corner. Back to the point to Nybarger. That one is blocked nicely by Carson Carlington, and then coming out over the blue line, knocking that one down was Austin Kyling. We got a whistle and a penalty. Looks like maybe a roughing call on
that way.
John Spadowski. Yes.
All right, so Cadillac is going to get an opportunity here with the extra man on the ice for a power play.
Jeff, they had mentioned that they purchased some property, VSV did, just north of the park, and it's going to be a veterans cemetery.
Oh.
And there's two veterans at Peterson Funeral Home that have not been claimed by any family members, so their plan is to get two. They'll be the first two going in that cemetery, and what a I mean, that is just incredible. So great to hear that too.
Yep, and again, this is military appreciation tonight. Those of you viewers out there, if you know anybody who's served in the armed forces or is currently serving, when you get a chance, thank them, make them breakfast, do something nice for them, give them a hug, handshake.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here tonight, our freedoms, in playing this wonderful game of hockey if it wasn't for our veterans. So all the men and women who have served, we just certainly appreciate them. Nice check there by Ian Lilly in the corner, so it'll come back to McKinley. McKinley to Ian Lilly. Lilly with the shot. Short side, there's a shot. Score! The Vikings pull within one. That's Ian Lilly.
Yep, Ian Lilly again, right in front with his stick on the ice.
All right, and here comes a replay on that goal.
That is Ian Lilly's second goal of tonight.
All right, here we go. We back? All right, we're back. Nice job by Hannah Crouch and Caden Darrell getting the replay on that goal. We're just excited that we're even getting to this point, so we will take what we can get. Good job there. We appreciate it. Puck will go in behind the net. First one to it is going to be number 10, Lewis McDonald, up the boards. Port Fleet is checked right there, but picking up the loose puck and dumping it in is Peter Rutan. Cam Keene loses the puck to Rutan. Rutan lost it. He centered it, and just wide of the net was Ben Carroll.
Save that. He got that. Dylan Courts made the save on that.
All right.
Came up big. That could have been a costly mistake when Cadillac just got back within a one-shot game here.
There's a shot wide of the net. And a rebound put wide by Big Rapids, and the Vikings will clear it down the ice, and it'll go for an icing. And finally, somebody picks up that mouth guard that's been on the ice. I think it was Farley's.
Okay, well, speaking of Farley, he got the assist, the lone assist on Ian Lilly's goal. And what a nice dish out in front of the net from behind the net. And Ian Lilly happened to be in the right spot with his stick down to bring the Cadillac Vikings within a goal here. It's a one-shot game, so they've worked their way back into this. And maybe more importantly, just kind of stop that whole momentum thing that the Big Rapids Cardinals had going.
Yeah, we got a great game going here.
Yep. I wasn't expecting anything else, were you?
No.
These are rivals right here, 131 rivals.
Yes. So Ian Lilly has 2 goals. Zach Izzard has a goal for the Vikings. Puck is played around the boards, out towards Thomas Crandall. Keeping it in was Caleb McKinley. Ben Carroll will drop it to Nybarger. Watch out here. Oh, a huge collision between Jack Schmidtale. Was that Ben Carroll?
Yeah, and Ben Carroll.
Oh, he's going to have to check his dentures on that one. Puck goes up the boards. First one to it is Jack Schmidtale.
Well, they both got right up, so.
Yeah. Wow, that was you could feel it up here. Schmidtale with a shot, scored!
He tucked that one right up underneath the bar. I'm not sure that Evan Bowen even saw that puck.
Well, Cam
was by him.
Yeah, Cam Harold was there for the screen, so Schmidtale. All right.
Great shot.
We're going to see if we can get a replay going on this one, Jeff. All right, so Schmidtale looks like he'll get the goal. I don't think there's any deflection on it, but the Vikings have tied it up at 4 with 2:50 to go here in the second period.
Yep, unassisted goal by Jack Schmidtale. So Jack was the one, he shook off that collision with Ben Carroll and proceeded to put one in the net.
Now Big Rapids, Cameron Massey with the puck in the corner. Crandall will put it back to number 7. Don't know who he is right now. We'll get that number for you starting the third period. Puck comes out to center ice. Giving chase is Austin Kyling along with number 12. That's Carson Peedle. Now into the slot. Watch out here. Good block by Cameron Keene, number 5. It goes back to the point, and then it'll go up to center ice. We have 2 minutes to go here in the second period. We're all tied at 4. You are watching high school hockey action on Newsnet Sports and CCTV. Big Rapids puts it back to the point. That shot never made through. Austin Kyling will knock it down the ice. We have a potential icing. And it will bring it all the way back down with 1:49 to go.
So we'll try to find out who the mystery player, that number 7, is from Big Rapids.
All right. We have quite a game shaping up here coming into the third period.
Yeah, momentum just shifting, back and forth. Cadillac got themselves in a little bit of penalty trouble earlier in the period. Big Rapids was able to swing the momentum their way. They came out with 3 goals in a row. Not all power play goals, but a couple of them were. And then Cadillac answered right back with 2 of their own to make this a tie game. 1:49 left in this exciting second period.
Puck stays right there in the face-off dot. Turning with it and coming out with it is Caleb McKinley. McKinley with some speed going wide. Ian Couch is checking him. He stops on a dime. Back to Henry Schmidtale. That puck never made it through, so Big Rapids will come back the other way. Good stick there by Henry, but picked up nicely by Pippin. Pippin tries to go around his man. Shot, high and wide. Zach Izzard back into the slot. That one is intercepted by Port Fleet, but then the Vikings' Cam Harold will just put it out to center. Knocking it down is Nybarger. Puck goes back to McKinley. McKinley to Schmidtale. Back to Zach Izzard with a minute to go. Zach's got a 2-on-1 developing. There's a shot held on to by Eric Bowen, and there'll be a face-off deep in the Cardinal zone. Now we got a chance here. We're going to name some of the other people in the Cadillac Area Hockey Association, the CHL Women's League, and the Men's League. We've got Matt Logan. These are all people that have served our country. Tristan Brandsma, Jeff Belair, Todd Berge, Shane Nelson, Amanda Nelson, Tommy Waddell, Matt Reinerston, Ben Jacobson, Steve Powell, Sean Deckstrom, Ron Shanahan, Randy Powell, and we had Lee Jonesy as our guest up here. Back to the point. Keene, that shot didn't make it through. It's bouncing around right in front of the net.
All right, Cadillac threatening on these closing minutes.
Now the puck will come out to center. Picking his pocket was Cameron Massey, and the Vikings will clear it out with 30 seconds to go in the period. Vikings' Ian Lilly, who has 2 goals on his return to the lineup tonight. Logan Collins, number 18, turns with it, goes down. Centering it right in the slot. Ian Couch, good pad save there by DQ.
Boy, that was close.
Yeah, mark that one save. Down. Big hit there. Boy, we got some bodies flying. 2 seconds to go and one. That'll end the second period, and more than entertaining. That was one of the better periods of hockey we've seen, Jeff.
I cannot wait for the third period. I mean, these teams are just going to go at each other.
It is 4-4 between the Cadillac Vikings and the Big Rapids Cardinal. And we want to say stay tuned for that third period action as you are watching high school hockey on Newsnet Sports and CCTV. Jeff and I will be back with the call in the third period. Stay tuned.